Hello everyone, welcome back to Laser Penguin Games. Today I'm going to be going over a cool raft build did in the raft game. So let's get started by kind of going around the outside. I'm going to show you guys hopefully enough angles. If you want something a little bit similar, then you can. The main platform is 15 by 15, and then you'll see it kind of sticks out free at the back here for the engines. So I guess you could say 15 by 18 for the full thing. I didn't really fill in the corner. Good, and come to the front here, and we're gonna get on. Start with the food area. We have a little table here to eat at. Then set up a little storage here with the radio. Put different cassettes in there as well. Got the two grills here, storage as well here, and our water supply for drinking. So obviously we're going to be able to here, and you fill your bottle or your cup. Also power it with a battery pump. Suck up the water, and then it's going to get purified. We'll take it out on this side. Here we have the actual cooking station. Now I don't have any recipes here because this is creative mode, but also what happens is you end up picking them up and then you put them on the back here. You learn them, and then you can cook in the pot here. And then to do that, you'll need to have some bowls to actually take the food out. Along here we have a bunch of nests for the seagulls to land, so you can kind of because this boat is actually it's very practical for actually surviving, and then it's also good for stuff like just having fun and RPing with your friends. But the seagulls will land here and you can get feathers, and also if you kill them you can get their meat. I have a bunch of smelters here for making the metal bars and the vine god. Again, just more storage for all the metal there. This is going to be where we're going to produce all our biofuel by using potatoes and honey. We have actually 4 of those total, but most of them are here. Then we have a battery charger. This is our first engine here. So the way it works is, I think for every 100 raft pieces, you're going to need another engine. Otherwise it's going to struggle. So you'll see here, I'll turn them on. Let's activate this one. So you see here it's kind of struggling and it's moving so slow. And then if I do over here, I think it should have the same problem. Right here, so you'll see it kind of struggling. But if I turn both of them on, then they're both going to move at regular speed here and actually be able to push the boat properly. So just make sure if you're building this, you have the second engine, or it's not going to move. And then one of them is going to have to be reverse direction because I kind of flipped them here. So make sure that you're flipping them both, or else you're going to be going nowhere because they're both going to be fighting each other. Off. Alright, also we have a little bit extra storage here to go with another biofuel maker here, but also you want to have a lot more just going. I think you can use planks to fuel the engine as well if you kind of just pop them in there, but they'll burn through your wood pretty quickly. Alright, on this side of the boat we have a sprinkler system set up, so it's the same kind of thing where it's going to pump out water, purify it, and then it's going to take that out and sprinkle it across these 6. So that one I watered myself in the corner there. But you'll see you'll see here that, oh hey, come on now. We have a few animals that have been falsely trapped here. I'll pick them up so they can go grazing around. So you can get milk from the goat, and you can shear llama for wool, and then Our bird here is going to lay eggs, which we can use to oh, he's happy. Oh, there you go. There you go. Poop one out. Oops. Get back in there. No, guys. Guys, it's not the time. Okay, there we go. I have my two beehives here, which you'll need to have some flowers beside for them to want to produce. And get your honeycomb and make your honey, which you're going to need for the biofuel anyway. There. We'll take it all around the outside first. So now this is our, I guess, our garden area where we can plant whatever you want. I mean, most of the time you're probably going to be planting potatoes because you're going to need it for biofuel, but you can get everything. You can get watermelons. You got here pineapples and berries, and we got 5 different kinds of trees here. You got your coconuts, mangoes, just regular birch tree there. You got spruce and banana. And then this goes all the way around. Also, you got to make sure that you're putting, so go to your hammer and you right click how you're going to build. You're going to need this foundation armor around the outside. Every outside tile you put down, or else the shark is going to destroy your raft. But as soon as you have these reinforced, the shark basically is just going to swim around and do nothing until you get in the water. Where's our shark friend at? Hello. No, you don't want to be my friend now? I just pet the shark. Well, he don't want anything to do with us. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the top here. So I have my anchor here right in the middle of the boat. So it's easy to be able to come down the stairs here as we're piloting the raft and just drop anchor right away. I'll take mine too. You can run across these nets, so also you'll see that in the big X basically across in all directions we have all the net catchers. So as you're going across the ocean, it's going to pick up everything you run into with the raft, and you don't have to worry about picking that up with the hooks anymore. In case you want to for fun, but at that point you're gonna be having all sorts of other stuff to do. You come up here, we have our radio. Yes. I don't know, we kind of call it like the radio towers, but it's kind of like your satellite and your receiver, and it's going to track big islands and story locations. So you're going to need to set up 3 receivers, at least 3 blocks away from the table in different directions, and then you'll be able to have a battery here, and then you'll be able to move your boat towards one of your objectives. A lot of the time you're going to need the engines or paddles because the wind is actually going to push you away from any of the big islands or objectives. It's not going to let you go. Normally here I would have a research table, but you can see here it's kind of a normal table. I don't know why in creative mode they don't really allow you to build it for some reason. So it is what it is. So normally you'd want your research table here in survival mode. Then you have this piano for some little ambiance up here. If you want somebody to play it while you're traveling, we got our little wind flag showing us the direction of the wind, and then I have only 1 sail because having more than 1 does not help. So you only need 1, and this can kind of push you with the wind. You don't want to run the engines, and I guess more near the start of the game when you're not going to even have engines, you're going to need the sail anyway. This is a great spot for it. It's out of the way, and we can still see from our wheel here. Moving our raft around. Have good sight points through, I guess, almost every side, but this one side with the trees, and you can still run up here pretty quickly and see. That's really good. I put a zip line in here just for fun, but you can see because there's no angle or height on it, you kind of have to run at it and just slide and then get off, or you'll end up just going back to the center. But it's kind of fun to just have around the side there. You could probably make it so it goes up to the top level, or you can slide down from it easier, but I just put it there for now. Here's like our dining area, so it's a big table for everyone to gather around at. If you want to do some RP stuff there, that's probably a good spot. Then we have our, I guess, inside accommodations. So this is cabin number 1, and we have, there's a 2-person cabin here. We got some windows, a little bit of shelving and storage in the middle for each person. Carpeted the whole thing too. This random cat that swings his arm. I think a lot of these you get from just fishing. You'll just fish up random stuff like the boots and find random just all sorts of random stuff throughout the game. I put I guess this is kind of like the trophy wall over here as well that we didn't really look at, so you can put trophies in these frames as you find some cool stuff. And over here also we still have this hallway down the middle, and then we have our cabin number 2, and this has 3 rooms in it. We have like the main room here, which I kind of put the bed down there, which you could like pull out for a second person if you want to, and then we have storage, shelving, and a little desk in this one. A nice window. And we have our second one here, which we kind of set up as like a kids space, but they have their shared storage in the middle here, and their beds. We have a single room here. I know their pillows are kind of like plastic, but this is what we got in the raft, so maybe in the future we'll see some more upgraded beds, because you can't fit the hammocks in a 2 space. You need 3 squares to fit a hammock, but this is plenty of room for someone to be in, lay down. And everyone has their own little rooms. I made the doors out of the leaves so they would stand out more. Otherwise, you can kind of run around and be like, where's the door? You just run by it because everything looks the same. And then I have another access up here to the second story. That's pretty much it. I'm going to make sure I try to get all the angles, so if you're trying to copy anything, you can kind of stop the video and see where everything is. But I feel like this turned out very well. That's pretty nice. And maybe we'll do some fireworks. See in the video here. Ooh, wait, can we fire them all? We got most of them. All right, that's it. I think we left one. No, we're all good. So there's your fireworks show. Also, I have it lit up in certain spots too, with all these torches everywhere, so that it looks pretty good at night as well. You gotta make sure you have those, or it's gonna be pretty dark. But I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Hello everyone who made it to the end of the video. This is Laser Pen Games, reminding you to smash that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps out. And if you're looking for even more content, check out my Patreon here, where I post exclusive video content every month, and you'll have access to all of that.